Hi, my name is Vijay and I am a Microsoft MVP specialized in SharePoint. Welcome to the channel. And in my previous videos, I have explained what is Azure, what is Azure Active Directory. I'll put all these links in the video description. You can have a look at this before going to this video. In this video, I will show you how we can connect to Azure or Azure Active Directory from PowerShell. So basically, here we will see these three things: how we can connect to Azure, and then how we'll connect to Azure Active Directory, and then how we'll connect to Azure Active Directory through MSOnline. So these are the two things that we will see how we can run different commands and how we can connect to Azure Active Directory. So the first thing that we will do is we will see how we can connect to Azure from PowerShell. And to do that, we need to install Azure PowerShell on Windows machine. So basically, I have this machine is a Windows 10 machine. So I will show you how we can install through an MSI installer. I'll put the link. Basically, you can download this from GitHub, and I'll put the link in the video description as well. Before that, make sure your Azure or the PowerShell on which you are trying to do this installation, the version should be more than 5.1 and you require .NET Framework 4.7.2 or later version. And if you are using a Windows 10 machine, then these things will be there. If not, you can just use the ps version table.ps version command in PowerShell, and then you can check what is the version that you are working on. So if I will actually open my PowerShell, so if you'll see here, this is the PowerShell. I'll click on run as administrator, and I can run the command here. So basically, the command we will use here is a dollar, then ps version table dot ps version, and you can see here, so it is 5.1, and so that means we can do the installation over here easily. So let me open the GitHub URL. So this is the URL basically. I have also written a detailed article on this, so I'll put the link in the video. You can have a look at this. And if I'll actually come here down, then you can see the installer here. So the first one is for 64-bit. If you are if you are into that 64-bit machine, if you are using a 32-bit machine, then you can download the second one. I have already downloaded the first one. Let me go to the desktop. You can see here. I'll double click on this, and then I'll accept the terms. Click on install. So it will just take couple of seconds, and then it will install Microsoft Azure PowerShell here, which you can see in the control panel as well. Now you can see here, now this is completed. So click on finish, and once you click on finish, now we can use this thing in our command prompt. So actually, if I will go here, I will run a command here. So the command is connect-Azure AD account. So basically Azure account. So when you run this command, it will ask you the credentials. So I'll put the username here. So I'll just copy the username. You can see here, I'll click on next, and then I'll put a password here. Now you can see here it is connected, and it will show you the details. So this is the account, this is the tenant ID, and then environment you can see here. So you'll be able to see this information here. So this is how we can connect to the uh, Azure from PowerShell. Now next thing is we will install the Azure Active Directory PowerShell module. So that means we will see how we can connect to our Azure Active Directory. So by running some commands. So Microsoft provides a command known as install-module Azure AD, so that it will install everything. So I'll just run the command install-module, then Azure AD. I have already installed, so maybe it will just update once, and then we can run the command here. So you can see here, ideally, now it didn't show me these things, but it will show you so that you can install it. So basically, it will require access where it will show you the trusted repository that you can do, and then you will now we can actually run the command for our Azure Active Directory. So first thing is, now if you'll see here, I can connect to Azure account. So Azure AD. So I will say connect, then hyphen Azure AD, and then I'll click on enter. So once you click on enter, now it will ask me for the credential. So I'll just copy the credential here, and then it will ask the password. So I'll type the password here, and now it will be connected to our Azure AD. So if you'll see here, now this is the Azure AD that we connected to. Now we can actually run some command and see whether this is working fine or not. So for example, I will use get hyphen AJAD, AZAD user, so that we can retrieve the users from our Azure Active Directory. So you can see here, these are all the users that you can see in my Azure Active Directory. Now next thing is, we can also run the commands that you can use in through MSOnline. So basically, we can also connect, or we can also install Azure Active Directory PowerShell module from MSOnline command. So basically, the command here is install hyphen module hyphen name, then MSO online, basically MSOnline. So here also the same thing. It will first, if you are doing for first time, then you can see here there's a mistake on that. So basically this will be online. So if you are doing for the first time, then it will ask you to a confirmation for NuGet provider. Uh, so you can just click on Y, then you can continue. Since I have already installed, so you can see here it just install everything. It didn't ask me that thing. So once you have done that, then connect to our we can connect to our Azure AD, and then we can use this commands here. So in this case, how we will connect to Azure AD is, the command is connect hyphen MSO service. So if you'll see here, now this command, I will just copy this, the username and the password. And if it is connected successfully, then we can run the same command, and then we will see whether now it is connecting or not. So I will use the same command, Azure AD user, and it will also show me all these users here. So you can see the same thing actually you can use in Windows PowerShell IAC also. So you can run this command connect-msol service, and then get the command, whatever the commands that you are using. So I prefer Windows PowerShell IAC most of the time. So I use Windows PowerShell IAC, and then you can run the same thing over there as well. So this is how you can connect with Azure AD from PowerShell, and I will show you how we can actually I actually showed you how we can display or retrieve the users from our Azure Active Directory by using PowerShell. So if you like the videos, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can see here, this is our websites. You can follow us on Twitter and Twitter accounts, and then LinkedIn and Facebook. Apart from that, if you are interested, if you are from the SharePoint background and you want to learn SharePoint, then you can see there are various courses we have on SharePoint, and then you can check out this. I'll put this link in the video description as well. So I hope you liked this video. So in the upcoming videos, I'll add some more on this, particularly on Azure as well. And thank you and have a nice day.